Good. All right. How's it going, everybody? This is Omar Thabit from MotivateMe313. Today we are live with a Hamtramck/Ducktown legend, Fred Bell. For those of you that are watching or eventually going to watch this, y'all better tune in on this one, man, because he got a lot of wisdom to share, and I'm looking forward to this. This is one of those interviews that I was looking forward to from day one. So, Fred, I appreciate you doing this interview. I appreciate you holding it down for the city of Hamtramck and for Ducktown. So, first of all, thank you for doing this interview, man.
No problem, sir.
All right, well, let's get this interview started. My first question is, can you tell us about yourself?
Yes, my name is Fred Bell. I grew up at 3933 Everline Street, 3922 Yeeman Street, between Ellery and Buffalo.
Okay.
Both houses was behind each other. My grandfather was a legend here. My grandmother was a legend here. Both of my family members. Both of my family, the Wingos and the Bills. That's how I became a Ducktown legend.
Facts, and that's definitely true with the Wingos and the Bells. If Fred Bell don't ring a bell, I know you know somebody that's a Wingo or a Bell. I can tell you that right now. So what schools did you go to growing up from Hamtramck?
Well, I went to Dickinson East. I was a Bulldog.
Okay.
I went to Kosciuszko Middle School. I ended up eventually at Hamtramck High School. After Hamtramck High School, I went to work. After that, I didn't graduate, to be honest with y'all.
Okay.
I didn't graduate, to be honest with y'all. I made it to the 12th grade, and then the streets called me, but, you know, it is what it is.
Hey.
You know, we still out here doing our thing.
Exactly. And the thing about Motivate Me 313 is you're a motivation in your own way, Fred. So that's why I want to do an interview with you, because you're definitely a motivation, so I appreciate that.
No problem, sir.
And the reason why I say this, because I want you guys to listen to this, what he's about to tell you guys. So you've had some heroic situations happen in Hamtramck, you know, where you did things out of your way just to show how great of a citizen that you are.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell us a couple of those stories that has happened over your lifetime?
Yeah. My first one was July 2nd, 1997. It was the tornado here in our city. 4 Arabic kids and 2 Arabic adults was trapped in the house with the gas line broke. We broke in the house. We got in the house, took the kids out the house, took the parents out the house. As soon as we took the parents out the house, boom, the house blew up. That's not even like, that was the first incident. The second incident we had 2 elderly people on Joseph Campo and Trowbridge get robbed by 2 black males that we didn't know nothing about. We chased them down, caught them. And my third incident out here in these streets was a little baby getting raped, a 12-year-old who got raped.
And you stopped,
I stopped her from getting raped. She ran to me and ran to my house. And I stopped that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, the honest to God truth. I put a gun to him. Yes, I did. And I called the police. So if y'all wanna call me snitches or whatever about that, that's no problem. But I put the gun to him and I told him, you ain't going nowhere. And the result, he got 37 years from trying to rape a 12-year-old girl.
And again, so let me ask you this question. I know the answer might be obvious because it's about doing the right thing, but why do you feel like you did those things specifically, you know, going out your way to do those things?
Because this is my city. This is my city, and I love children, and I love elderly people. If you elderly and you a child, you all right with me. The middle class, you know, they can fend for themselves. But if you vulnerable, you can't fend for yourself. So now you need citizens like me out here in these streets. And that's what I'm out here to do.
Thank you so much for sharing that, man. You are definitely a hero, man. And like I said, a legend. So going to my next question, you know, like I said, Ducktown legend. If you're from Ducktown, everybody know who Fred Bell, even Hamtramck, people know who Fred Bell is.
Yes,
so
sir.
How did you get this legend status, man?
Well, honestly, you gotta be a good person. You gotta have a good heart, good soul, and gotta have good situations. You know, and I was brought up to where I was brought up bold. You know, look where we was at when we was brought up. You know, we didn't have everything that we wanted. We didn't have everything that we needed. We had everything that, you know, as far as riding bikes, ice skating ring on the south side, a basketball rim. You know, it was something as far as us to have a good time out here in these streets. That's what we did. And that's all my grandfather wanted me to do. Rest in peace, Fred Bell. Rest in peace, Maggie Wingo. You know, and shout out to my nigga Cam, too. My son Cam.
For sure, man. Rest in peace to both.
He took the legend from me too. Cameron Bell, Daddy love you to death.
Okay, yeah, definitely, man. We're gonna talk about that. And see, that's funny. Well, actually, that's my next question. So, you are a family man. You love
Yeah.
your family. You'll do anything for your family.
Anything in the
So,
world.
why is that the case, man?
Because, I didn't have it. So now, as me growing up, as my grandfather taught me long time ago in these streets, they're going to be on the corner when you get off work. They're going to be there. The riffraff's going to be there. So I choose to go to work. So when I started having kids, and I don't want my kids to be without nothing. So I love every last one of my kids, their friends, anybody's child. I'm there for them.
Thank you, man. Thank you. So, speaking of that, your son Cameron Bell, you kind of mentioned him.
Yes.
He plays collegiate football.
Yes.
So, how proud are you of him, and just all your kids for that matter, man? But how proud are you of
He got
him?
me crying right now, though.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? His first touchdown when he pointed at me, he made me cry. Soraya, Brandon, Fred, Aiden, Chase, Kimberly, and I have 2 stepdaughters as well. You know what I'm saying? Talaya and Leah. I love all 9 of my children. And y'all children too. And if y'all need anything from me to help y'all kids out here in these streets, especially in Hamtramck, Fred Bell got your back.
Thank you, Fred, man. Thank you, man. And you know what? People say that, but you actually will stand behind that.
What?
And
Yes, I will, sir.
I already know. I already know. So you are always about the community, and
Yeah.
people can definitely
Yeah.
see that. Why is Hamtramck important to you?
Because it's a touch of Europe in America.
Yep.
It's a touch of Europe in America. We all together. We are all one. And if people realize, when they realize that they work for God, they're going to be all right. Yes, sir.
Definitely, man.
Yes.
So my next question is, what gets you up in the morning? Like, what is your motivational factor to get up every morning, man?
My kids.
Okay.
My kids.
So they motivate you to
Yes,
do better.
yes.
They motivate you
For
with
them to do
everything.
better. For them to be somebody and them to be grown.
So that's why you get up in the morning,
Yes.
to make sure that's the case,
Yes,
man.
yes.
All right. And then my next question is, for someone who may be walking in the same or similar footsteps as you, what advice would you give them? What advice would you give somebody, man?
Well, I'm telling y'all right now, man, get up and get y'all kids together. Take care of y'all kids, because kids the ones who choose y'all nursing home, to be honest with y'all.
Hey, look, you're already looking at it like past a few years down the line.
Yes, sir. And I'm born and raised in Ducktown, and where we from, we always won. We always won. And we never, ever switched up. And y'all better not ever switch up either.
For sure, man, for sure. So any final words out there for people that are watching, man? Anything, the world, there's a lot going on right now. So anything you want to say to the people out there, man?
Don't forget y'all masks.
Don't forget y'all masks.
Get y'all masks, you know what I'm saying? Take care of y'all kids, man. Hey, come to Ducktown, man. Come see us every Sunday. We out here every Sunday. Sunday fun day.
Yeah, I heard you did something last week Sunday. You said you had a nice little block party or something like that.
We had a block party to get everybody together, you know what I'm saying? Everybody together.
Well,
Everybody in here, Ducktown to the fullest, man.
There we-
Southside Project, St. Alban Broads. I love everybody, man. Everybody needs to get together. And if you got issues with anybody, cut that shit out, man. We too old for it. We're too old for it. Cut the issues out and join the game. Let's party. Have fun.
Hey, man, one of my favorite interviews, because somebody was just standing straight up, kept it real. Guys, for those that are watching, this is Fred Bell, Ducktown Hamtramck legend in the building. From the Thabit family to all of the Bells and Wingos, man, we love y'all. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do. This is another interview on MotivateMe313. I appreciate you, Fred.
If anybody needs some diapers, anything, just call upon us, man. We'll help y'all, man. Don't be scared to come to Hamtramck, though. Get y'all license together, too.
All right, man. Take it
I
easy,
love you,
guys.
man.
All right, man. Have a good one.